It is a heavyweight championship fight between Derek Brunson and Charles Oliveira. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Oliveira is 30, Derek Brunson is 36. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 31 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 23 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Wilmington, North Carolina, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Derek Brunson.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You see that a lot of times with wrestlers versus grapplers, right? The wrestler gets on top, he's got the strong base and the grappler can't move it. He ends up stuck down there, wasting time. The wrestler starts to advance position and get grounded pound on.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big and kick.
Ooh. Oliveira gets caught with that punch. Wild attempt with the right hand there. Oliveria doing the right things defensively. Crippling uppercut for him there.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Just missed with that right hand. Oh, Superman punch!
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. What does he do now that he's back in the clinch?
Well-placed kick there by Oliveria. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, big head kick there. Oh, straight right. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Derek Brunson. Oh, nice strike landed there by Brunson.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, you can knife that one right on the spot. You got him.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Just out of range with that right hook. A single collar tie.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, huge block.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
And he lands it a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed
Oh,
low.
and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, here we go. Second round now. Derek Brunson versus Charles Oliveria.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
So 42 total strikes have landed for Derek Brunson. And in terms of the accuracy...
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Oh!
He needs to start... He didn't like that left hand.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here to kill the opponent. You've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to prevent. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. He's going to attack armbar here.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No, now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Postured up there, and he's out. I mean, how many can he take? Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oliveira.
This is a terrible position.
Posturing up now, and he's out. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oliveira gets the takedown here late in the round. Final seconds here of round two. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound would be aplenty from this position.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
As quedas foram lindas e ele está chumbadaço. Agora você vai se preparar para tirar.
Are you ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Effective strike there by Oliveira. How good is that right hand?
Big leg kick lands.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Beautiful takedown lands.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Relentless pressure from the top by Oliveira. Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that? Oh, nice job using his...
Oh, man, that was slick.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Good work from the top here by Oliveira.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Close guard. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. 91 total strikes have landed for Charles Oliveira. And landing at a 67% clip against Derek Brunson. Oh,
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oliveira gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Close guard. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, has the guard closed here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now he's okay. Now he can escape. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hooked. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here, that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Você acabou, você derrubou ele bonito e agora ele já tá mais pra lá do que pra cá. Esse vai ser o round que você vai mandar ele pra casa, beleza? Vamos trabalhar a agressividade.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the power.
Ooh, diving punch lands.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is Baby John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You're just a lot of your class. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Andy.
Brunson gets back up. No surprise there.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh! Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. Just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brunson.
So there is the man they are all still chasing in the UFC heavyweight champion, the undisputed king of the big boys, getting it done here tonight by way of the knockout. And his corner is absolutely thrilled with the effort and the result here tonight. He was measured, and when there was an opportunity to seize the finish, he certainly steamrolled right through it. Congratulations to the still UFC heavyweight champion of the world.